We are currently addicted to the launch. We celebrate the announcement, the headline, and the initial spike in the graph. We have become a culture that values the noise of a project more than its durability. But noise is a poor foundation. You can't live in a shout, and you can't build a career on a trend. I want to be very clear about my intentions from the start. I'm not interested in building hype. I'm interested in building infrastructure. Hype is about the now. Infrastructure is about always. While everyone else is trying to capture the attention of the next 15 minutes, I am focused on the pipes, the roads, and the architecture that will support the next 50 years. We don't need another temporary spotlight. We need a permanent power grid for the creative class. The greatest tragedy of the modern creative economy is the word content. It has stripped the dignity away from the maker. If you are making content, you are just filling a void in an interface. You are the digital equivalent of packing peanuts, used to protect the real product, which is the platform's advertising revenue. I am building a space where creatives are seen as contributors, not content. A contributor is an architect of culture. A contributor brings a specific, irreplaceable value to the table. When we shift from content to contribution, the power dynamic flips. We stop asking, will the algorithm like this, and start asking, does this serve the mission? This isn't just a semantic change, it's a total reclamation of identity. For too long, the freelance economy has been designed as a zero-sum game. We've been told that for you to win, your peer must lose. We've been forced into a Hunger Games of visibility, where we spend more time shouting for attention than we do sharpening our skills. I am building a system where freelancers circulate opportunity instead of competing for visibility. In this model, your peer's success is your security. We are building a referral-first ecosystem where, if one of us is too busy, the work doesn't disappear, it moves sideways to the next capable hand. We are replacing the scarcity mindset with a circulation mindset. When opportunity flows, the entire community rises. Visibility becomes a byproduct of our collective strength, rather than a prize we have to fight each other for. Most professional networks today feel like a cold marketplace. You go in, you buy a service, you leave. It is transactional, and transactions have no loyalty. Transactions don't care about your growth, your health, or your long-term vision. What I am building is a space where hiring isn't transactional, it's relational. This is about the who and the why, not just the how much. When hiring is relational, you aren't just a line item on a spreadsheet, you are a partner in a vision. This shift changes everything. This includes collaboration that actually feels like a partnership. This includes being hired for your perspective, not just your software skills. This includes building networks that actually function, networks that respond when you're in trouble and celebrate when you're in bloom. Finally, we have to look at the people around us. Modern marketing tells you to build an audience. It tells you to cultivate a fan base. But an audience is a group of people facing the same direction, looking at a stage. They aren't looking at each other. A fan base is a group of people centered around an idol. If the idol falls, the group scatters. I am not building an audience. I am not building a fan base. I am building a community. A community doesn't just look at the stage, they look at one another. They share resources, they provide critique, they offer mentorship, and they hold the line when things get difficult. An audience is a commodity, a community is a living organism. What I am building is a home for the people who are tired of the noise. It is a place for the builders, the contributors, and the architects who know that the most radical thing you can do in a world of hype is to build something that lasts.